Hi guys, Danny Galvan here, also known as Panda Brony on Google Plus. I make paracord bracelets mostly as a hobby, and I sell some stuff. Basically, I make them online, post pics, and I have a lot of friends that have OCs. Like they're into My Little Pony, and they make I guess their own My Little Pony characters, which are called OCs, and they use their own colors. And they'll hit me up, send me a message saying if I can make a bracelet matching their OC. So then they have a lot of interesting types of colors, so which makes it interesting for me. And I do this for fun, combine all their colors, and then they make pretty good bracelets. I mean, their colors are nice. This is one that's mimicked after a dark version of Rainbow Dash. And so you can see I did all the colors inside the band and then wove it, weaved it with the black. And then I didn't have microcord this color, so I used some nylon crocheting cord to do like a herringbone stitch, which came out pretty cool. I mean, I liked it. But I had a friend who asked me to make a video to help her and show her how to make a bracelet. She has been trying, had a hard time. So I said, okay, I guess I can make one for you. To start off, I like using 26 inches to make the little loop and ball. It's a little stopper knot and a loop. I used about 26 inches to make a 7.5 inch wrist, like my own. The reason I like using this diamond knot is because you can adjust it as you go along. If you want it longer, you can run it up some. If you want it shorter, you can, run the knot down and it's shorter. So you want to give it to somebody or something, you can always make it smaller or shorter, smaller or shorter or longer. So it's not a problem. So today, since I don't have that much time, I watched the movie and got late. I have to wake up real early, and my sons have to do some testing. I'm gonna go ahead and start off showing how to make they call the diamond knot. I'll make the base for this bracelet. So 26 inches, I measure 13 of one color and 13 of another. Uh, I normally like using one solid color because it makes it stronger whenever you have a weld. It's not as strong, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to use it for any survival application strengthening. And besides, whenever you use two colors, it's a lot easier to see what you're doing, especially if you're new at this. And so you melt it, okay, let it cool down just a little bit, and twist it, and see, and it melts together. Let it cool off a little bit longer. Okay, so it'll be pretty strong. All right. Uh, so you want to go ahead and cinch the ends. Okay, cinch the ends to keep them from, fraying up and getting undone. And because if not, they're gonna look pretty nasty by the time you're done, and then it's gonna be hard to work with. Okay, so you take your middle finger, put the rope around it directly in the middle. All right, and what we're gonna do is I take the right strand, which in this case is the green one. And I'm very fond of the zombie killing, zombie outbreak colors. So I always use green and black. Kind of like this one. I just finished this one today. So that's what it looks like. All right. So what you do is you take your right strand and you're going to twist it like so. And we're going to make the diamond knot. Okay. You twist it like so. Okay. You hold it. You take your left strand, which is the black in this case, bring it this way. You guys see? All right. Take it and go over its or go under itself. All right. And when you pull it through, it kind of looks like, I don't know, like a little infinity sign or some kind of little symbol, you know, and you have that there. All right. So you have your black, you have your green. What you do is you take your green one, bring it over the top, and your black one on the bottom. Okay. You take your green one, go under this strand, around this strand and under, and take it. Okay. Press this. around, go under, directly in the middle, hold it there. You take a black one, go around that and in and through the middle. Okay? And you pull. And you start to pull, working the strands. You know, the tricky thing about this is adjusting your cord. But once you get it pulled through, it's not a problem. Okay? And it's actually a pretty little knot called the diamond knot. It's, kind of fancy. I like using this a lot more than the buckles. It's brought me a lot of success. Uh, okay, obviously that's not going to fit me. So what we do is we take it, okay, you take your top strand, pull. The one that moves is when you're going to have to adjust. Okay, so you take it, okay, so that one moved. So you pull, 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 pull. Okay, we're pulling, and then you just work it through. You work it through. All right, so we got that. Now we gotta do that with the black. Pull on it. All right, see where it moved? One time you pull on it, move right there. So you pull the bottom, get it even with the other one. Okay, and just pull it along itself. Yeah, I'm using my phone. I don't have a camera. That's why I really haven't made any videos. But I'm doing this for friends, so what the hey, do as best as I can. I know I might not get the best reviews, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes helping somebody out, teaching them how to do something, it's his own reward. I'm certainly happy with it. Okay, so that's directly in the middle, and you want it to be directly in the middle. Okay, so you won't have a hard time. Now, you take it, you measure it, okay, and that's about right. Okay, and see that's going to be my stopper knot, where it's going to catch. Okay, just like this one. All right. Well, you know what? That was kind of easy. I'll go ahead and I guess what the heck? I'll do the full bracelet. It's gonna take a while, but chopsticks! I was digging in my lunchbox. And yes, I ate my ramen noodles or my maruchans or whatever, my cup of noodles with chopsticks. Everybody laughs. Everybody thinks I'm part Asian, which I probably am. See, I got the little slant in the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna go green and black, like I said, because it's easier to follow. And we're gonna do what's called a cobra stitch, originally named Solomon's bar, but everybody calls it the cobra bracelet, or the cobra weave, or the cobra stitch. All right. So we do for a full bracelet. Like my wrist is 7.5 inches, so I like it kind of loose. So I'll go 8 inches. It takes an inch per foot. That's including your base, whether you use it or not, or you use a buckle. So since we're using two colors, we split that in half. I got 26 inches here, which two, so that makes it roughly 2 feet. Okay, and so that means I leave 6 feet. So I measure out 3 feet on one, 36, and I've never really had problems with this. Once I found the measurements, it wasn't that bad. It's pretty right on. Uh, and I already cut the green one, so I just follow with the black one. Sure, it's even. And the same thing, you take your heat. I like these little butane lighters; they work well. I love the Zippos because you can lay them on the table. But to be able to concentrate this blast has served me well. So all right, let it mash together. All right, cools down a little bit, and you pinch and turn, and it's good. Now, like I say, whenever you have that weld, it always weakens your paracord. So you kind of cut your use in half if you're using for a survival situation. But like I said, this is for educational purposes, so we'll go to two different colors. All right. So it's directly in the middle. Okay, and you got to measure out about an inch or so where you start. You always put your weld in the back so you can't see it and covers it up. I'm going to go with black on the inside and green on the outside. Okay. So you hold that directly in the middle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the so I'm using the black on the inside. It's always going to stay on top. Okay. So take black, bring it across. Is green, bring it over the black, behind it, like under, and then through it. All right. Now that you have that first little knot, the little tie, you take your little diamond knot and you try to find out the length. You don't want it too tight because you don't want I have a hard time undoing it, but then again you don't want it too loose, it won't come undone easy. You don't want it to fall off. Although if you lost it, somebody else would find it, it'd be a blessing for them, but still. You want to give it to somebody personally, not lose it, and have somebody else find it and not know who to thank. You can thank God, but okay. So you do the same thing again. All right. Take the black over the front. The green goes over the black, behind it, and through. And you pull. All right. All right. Same thing. Over the black goes over the front. Green comes down over the black, behind, and through. And you pull. And let me see if I can get this a little closer just to make sure you can see okay. One more time. Black goes over the front. Green goes behind and through. And you pull. Once again. Black over the front. Okay. Green over. Behind. And through. And you pull. Alright. Get that? One more time. And you just work this up a little bit. Make sure it looks clean. Check your knot one more time just in case you might move. Okay, that's perfect. See that? There's a lot of good YouTubers out there that do this paracord stuff. Tying it all together is one. Yeah, I learned a lot of stuff from him. I think there's the Weavers of Eternity. They got some cool stuff. And some other guys I can't remember right now. I really haven't seen videos in a while, but tying it all together, and JD's voice is very soothing, and his kind of like new age music he plays is kind of cool. And that Weavers of Eternity, they're good. They have a lot of stuff. Okay, so black over the front, green over the black, behind and through. All right. Okay. And like I said, this is for my friend. She wanted to learn how to do this, so I'm not really in a hurry. And I'll walk her through, pretend like I'm there, but I'm not. And I always teach a lot of kids how to do this stuff, in crafts time at church, or we go, do like little camping trips and all that. And it helps them, fill in the time and they learn something. And they got something to show, like, oh, cool, look at this bracelet, I learned how to make. And then they hear it's a survival bracelet, so like, oh, more, all the more stoked. So that's all right. So keep going. Normally somebody else would have already fast forwarded and then, you know, they sped it up like 10 times, but I said we're not really in a hurry. All right. I know a white background probably would have helped, but all right. So black, green. And I am using the front facing camera, so I just remember that it's going to be like mirror imaged. So my left is going to be the, your right. So, oh well, but hopefully by seeing what I'm doing in the camera, you'll catch it. All right, we keep working it. We're almost done. Almost this faster, sooner than I thought. Keep working it. Now, since it is a diamond knots perfectly round, you're gonna be able to reverse the pattern. You know, want to wear it this way or want to wear it that way, which is pretty cool. Remember when I first started, they would sew buttons that you could like feed your rope through, and that'll be the stopper for the loop. And but I didn't like the way I did it. I like this knot a lot better. And my son is home. He just got home from work. He likes to give thumbs up. So if you need a thumbs up, talk to him. I hope to do some videos with him later. We're also musicians. You know, he's a guitarist, bass player, and well, I do drums and percussion. My youngest son does percussion, so I like to do some stuff like acoustic stuff, but we'll see. Maybe when I get a better camera. And we also like to go out shooting. You know, go to the range and have fun with our rifles and good, clean fun. And we're almost getting to the bottom. I'm going to say this is a pretty good looking bracelet. I mean, it's a catchy theme. You know, who's not into zombies nowadays, right? Or at least the toxic. I call it a toxic green. I have a K-bar. It's a zombie apocalypse, part of the zombie knives line, and the green that they use for their handles or scaling, they call it a toxic green. So it kind of looks like it. So it's really a neon green, but I'll call it a toxic green because zombies are toxic, right? All right, and I think that's it. I might be able to work it through, but if not, I'm not worried about it. Nah, that's good. All right, and my dog in the background scratching his ears, crying. Okay, see, you flip it. Depends on what you want. I usually like mostly black showing, so we're gonna check it. Does it fit? The moment of truth. Uh, so you feed a little snake tongue through. Push with your finger. I'm sorry. Push, that little loop back behind the knot. Then you take these little snake tongues, pull through. Voila! And you have a bracelet with the diamond knot. Okay, that's perfect. All we do now is we take our scissors, and I can't stress enough, if you're going to do something like this, you need really sharp scissors. That way when you cut it, it doesn't fray and look nasty. So you take it, you melt. You be careful not to melt the rest of the bracelet, because then that looks tacky. Okay. You take it. It's old. Oh, it's an old lighter. I refuse to stop using it though. It was a present. It's full. It just goes when it wants to. I brought a brand new one, but I like it as bulky. I like this one. And plus, it has the perfect circle I can use to flatten out what they call a flattening tool. And I don't need these that long, so I'll just cut them. Cinch them, flatten it, and kind of give it a little twist. Make them a little neater. So there you have it. You have you can wear it both ways. Okay. I don't know. Tomorrow I might make a video on how to do what they call the herringbone stitch, just in case my friend wants to try it. And you'd use a microcord for it. And a microcord is a 125-pound test. And the paracord I use is 550 spec. So, all right, guys, yeah, have a great night, and thank you for watching this long video. Bye.